Welcome, everyone. We are here today for a Strive305 podcast.
Yes,
and
we
have
are.
some exciting and beautiful people with us today. Even though everybody knows,
And we're not
Irvans
talking about
Augustin,
you, right?
my co-host over there, Irvans Augustin. I'm Tico Casamayor. He's considered the good-looking host here with us in the podcast. The girls know we have a line of paparazzi and girls outside waiting for this podcast to begin.
I'll take your word for it.
And today, everybody, I don't know, check out that shirt. Let's show them that shirt you're wearing today. That's one of our past guests, Oscar Diaz, comedian, local comedian. So we brought him on as a small business. And he did a great show back then, and now he's wearing his T-shirts. He will go back to his regularly scheduled clothing next time because I'm funny T-shirt guy. He keeps trying to steal my
I kind of like this. I don't know.
No, I'm not allowing it anymore. It's right. It's great. It's a comfortable thing. All right, we can go. I'm, of course, wearing a branded T-shirt for today's guests. Let me do this right. There you go. All right, but wait, I haven't even started. Let me get through my
You have
sponsor.
announcements and sponsors.
Yes, we have our sponsor today, which is a BB's Bakehouse. And again, they've provided us with the famous cookie. I'm not going to say the name because Irvans gets mad when I call it what it's named, which is the Tico Double Chocolate Chip Poop Emoji Cookie. Yes,
It's just too long. It's
I
too
know,
long.
but when you go there, they just have it as Tico's favorite, but it's a delicious double chocolate.
It is good, though.
Yeah, Grant Miller ate the last one we had on the show. He's like an animal, so
You guys,
make sure you girls put
should
this
try
on and
this
take
one.
it.
We will.
Yeah.
Okay, so very excited. Let me introduce our guests before we do.
Did you have any announcements or anything? Were you good?
No, I don't have any announcements. I have an announcement of our beautiful guests. I
Oh,
want to give them as much time
okay,
as
I'm just
possible.
checking.
Relax, Irvans. My God, you're very abusive lately. All right, I've been spending too much time with this guy, everybody. I just want you to know I feel like I see him literally every day. So it's we're becoming like I don't know, melded together.
This is how rumors get started.
Sorry, Irvans. Sorry to your wife, Irvans, and to mine. Okay, so our guest today, Camila
Mostly
Julien,
your wife.
Yes.
and Miren Oca. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Miren or Miren? Miren?
Technically Miren, but
Miren.
I know most people know me as Miren.
From Ocaquatics Swim School.
Yes.
All right, this is going to be cool. Especially, I remember when I had to put my son in swimming lessons. That was not easy. It was a mission. It was, well, I'll tell you details afterwards. He actually was traumatized. And
You taught him to swim?
No, not me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to swim yet, which is another reason I'm glad they're here because I found out they do adults too. Okay, you're also founder of B Corp Certified Aquatics
Ocaquatics Swim School,
Ocaquatics
yes.
Swim? So that's what that is.
That's what that is.
Oh, wow, what a long, the B Corp thing. What's the B Corp mean?
B Corp is a certification that companies can get
fancy.
that show that you're environmentally and socially responsible. So
Very
we can
nice.
totally talk more about that if you'd like.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
Irvans is the
Yeah.
interviewer. I'm the whatever, annoying guy. So board member.
Comic
Florida
relief
for
is the
Good
word
Miami.
you're
What's
looking
that?
for.
Florida for Good Miami is a collection of businesses in South Florida that are purpose-driven, values-aligned, mission-driven. They want to be part of a collective or part of a group of other businesses so they can experience, share, and talk and share ideas.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Sure. And founder of Ripples of Impact.
Ripples of Impact is a nonprofit that I started last year.
So it's another.
Another venture.
What was that, 3 or
Talk
4?
about it if you
I
want.
will. I will.
Irvans. And then I know you've been at it for over 30 years, 31
Yes.
plus years.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have.
And this young lady next to me here, Camila Julien, we're going to get her to speak a lot today. She's been at it 10 plus years, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Doing what?
Being a swim instructor, working the front desk, and now I'm a regional manager. I oversee 2 pools and the sales and marketing department.
So
Yep.
you are also a teacher?
Yes, I was a
So
teacher.
you're the one that's going to teach me?
I could teach you.
Okay.
Yep.
I've been diving. I've scuba dived.
Then you know how to swim.
But I don't know. I don't. When you have air and you have one of those buoyancy things on, it's easy. You just float. But I've always tried the swimming with the breathing. I choke before I get to the end of the pool. So that's what I need help with. We'll talk about that after the podcast.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, this is my last information stuff here. The beautiful thing about then, we're Strive305. Our purpose here is to promote the Strive305 initiative, to promote small businesses and resources like yourself. So you're actually small business and a resource to all of our small businesses, which is what you'll share with Irvans. And we always like to promote our district commissioners.
Yes.
Because they're very
What district are you guys in?
Oh, wait a second. I got that. This is me. I actually.
I was just curious.
No. They don't get to talk yet. All right, here we go. I'm gonna kill 3 of my boys, 3 of my commissioner friends. JC Bermudez, District 12. That's where she has her Hialeah Gardens one. That's the original, right?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So it's not the original, but that's the Hialeah Gardens District 7. JC Bermudez. We love you, JC. District 6. Natalie Milian Orbis. Right? That one I got some behind the scenes stuff. So that's Gables in Tropical Park. All right. So Natalie Milian Orbis will be on the show, scheduled to be on the show in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
But I can't reveal because I have surprises for her.
Okay.
What do you think the chances that she'll see this are? Probably small.
Probably high.
I'll share the surprises with you. Number one, she's my district commissioner.
Okay.
It used to be with the Panama ambassador. And she's my new one. I haven't met her yet, so I'm going to meet her on the show. And number two, I have a picture that I took somewhere, which was a coincidence, that I'm going to post up there to surprise her with it. I don't want to say it in case she does see this. But, so we have fun with District 6 Commissioner, which is my future good friend.
Great.
And then District 9, Keone McGee. We had him on a couple of weeks ago.
That's right. He was just here.
So that's your Kendall and Eureka location. So they're helping me cover 3 commissioners. Are you getting that, Mayor Levine Cava? I got 3 commissioners taken care of in one podcast. That's a record.
Hardest working podcast in the world.
Yes, sir.
That was our job. Get across all the different
And Mayor,
commission
I'm
meetings.
putting away my papers. That's it. I'm out of information. Irvans, I'm handing it over to you. This is our Jason Derulo. Every other girls say he has Jason Derulo voice. And surprise, here comes a surprise. I do have a bit of information to replace the Miami Minute that we. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Minute for today will be that on Saturday night we were at the Mom and Pop 25-year anniversary. The Mom and Pop
25
brand.
years,
Wow.
yeah.
During that, not only did I see Irvans in a suit and a tie looking spectacular. I wish I would have brought that picture to
I
post.
take a bath at least once a month.
No, spectacular. He started singing during one of the songs. And I'm like, where's that coming from? Better than the singer. And I'm hearing it coming out of it. It's him. He sings spectacularly. So we will have you singing at the podcast one day. I'll bring out somebody.
Unless you play the mariachi song that
I'll
they're
play the
playing. I
mariachi
won't
and I'll
sing.
play a topless if you want. Whatever it takes. He actually has a great singing voice. So he really is Jason Derulo. Okay, that's it, Irvans. I'm done. I'm going to let you go off, do your thing with the girls.
No, I mean,
Let's
but
get all the information.
you already touched on a couple of things I was interested, like 30 years in business, one is amazing and quite a milestone. But how did you even decide that you want to even start a swimming school?
Well, I was never meant to be in business. I was actually in college, and I was going to Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana. I was getting my degree in biochemistry. I was going to become an orthopedic surgeon. I wanted to go to medical school
Oh, so
and
you had
become
a
a
real
doctor.
specific plan.
I did. And
Swim
then,
school's not on that list for the
No,
record.
swim school was never on that list. But at the age of 19, I got pregnant. And so I thought, oof, I've got to do something to put some money on the table. I ended up graduating, but when I graduated, my son was 1.5 years old. And I thought, there's no way I can go to med school with a toddler. So I'll just open this little business and I'll teach some swimming
So
lessons
this was a
to get
side
by.
hustle.
This was a side hustle until I could, go to med school. And then I never went to med school. The business has grown. It's over 31 years old. We now teach 6,500 swimming lessons per week.
What?
Per
In
week?
high season,
Wow.
we have 165 team members. We have 5 indoor warm water purpose-built locations, and you're holding the
5
button.
locations?
5 locations. And we just celebrated 3 million swimming lessons last
That's-
week. And so we made you a button that says, I'm part of the next 3
The next-
million swimming lessons.
That-
So
that's
now
a- that's
you
a
guys will be
secret. Now
part
we
of
have to-
that.
We got to be
because,
part of the
you
next
know,
3 million.
I
You
will be
are.
one. I'll be number 1. 3 million when they teach me how to.
This is like literally last week that you
Last
guys hit
week,
3, you hit 3 million.
Wednesday, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Also, we're
really
celebrating that
exciting.
here today. Personally.
I mean, we are
So
celebrating.
this is like the first public announcement of the 3 million.
Well, we
Okay,
announced it
well,
a million. We announced it like a million times last week,
First
but
time
we were
on
really excited
here.
First
on
time
here.
on the Strive
Exactly.
305 podcast.
Yes. But that's not insignificant. 3 million swim lessons.
Especially for a business that was not supposed
That
to
wasn't
happen.
supposed to happen.
So
And,
Yes.
and your son knows how to swim too, right?
my
So-
son knows how to swim. He worked in the business for a long time. Yes.
No, that's amazing, but because that's one of the things. Like when you mentioned that you were coming on the shows, like I never really think about. I don't know about Tico, but I never really think about the business side
Right.
of swim. It's always just like, oh, something that they do for a nonprofit or
Mhm.
something like that. But you actually made a business out of it.
I did. I made a business out of it. We were able to hire people. We have 165 people on the business
wow.
now, but last year on the 30-year anniversary, we actually transitioned to 100% employee ownership.
The entire
So,
company.
The entire company. And so we have 54 owners now. So we're growing entrepreneurship in Miami-Dade County by growing business owners in our own business.
Are you
so-
one of the owners?
I'm one of the co-owners.
Wow, that is.
How did that happen in terms of like when you were working there for 10 years, and how did you feel like when that conversation came up of like, hey, I want to be part owner of a business?
I think for us, it was just surreal. I don't think that we even really understood what it meant. But once we found out more about it, we loved it. And I think every day since we've been trying to just hold up to our mission the same way that we've been doing it this past couple of years. So.
And it sounds like you got a pretty amazing mentor to kind of help guide you through that process.
The best.
And
She's
like
amazing.
that was one of the things I was curious about for you is like what do you wish something that people told you like when you're starting the business of a swim school? Because that feels like there's a lot of liability. It feels like you need real estate. There's so many layers. It feels like there's there.
Well, I love this organization because it's a collective group of business owners where you can help provide them resources, you can help guide them, you can help give them tools that they might need. I didn't have any of that.
Yeah.
So I messed up a lot, as I was going.
Learned.
I learned. We call them learning moments.
Yes.
We don't call them failures.
Right.
And really, I think that having a business like this or a group like this, having some sort of network where you can join is so important for other businesses. Because for me, it would have cut down time on some of those things that I had to learn the hard way. And I was doing this 31 years ago. There was really no internet to go and Google how to do this kind of thing, or not like this. So, so it was different. It was really, really different. And so I think that the most important thing that business owners today, whether you're starting a business or you've been in business 10 or 20 years, is to get into a group of like-minded people who can just share their experience. It doesn't have to be other swim school owners. It can be other service-based businesses that can talk about, hey, when we had that challenge, this is how we handled it. Well, how do you handle this? And that really just helps you so much.
And so like when you first started and you were just doing swim lessons as an instructor, what made you decide like, I want to get my own building?
Well,
because that's a jump.
Yeah. So I was doing swimming lessons in backyard pools. I would go to homes, I would do swimming lessons, I'd move to the next home. And then I thought, I hired somebody and I really kind of liked hiring people, and I hired another person, and then I hired somebody else and started teaching them. And I realized I really liked the people development part of it. I love teaching swimming. I love helping families be safer around the water, but I really love working with our team members. And when I realized, wow, if I really want to build something, I need to go indoors, because I know we can swim outdoors year-round in Miami, but it's still kind of seasonal-ish.
Yeah.
There are a couple of cold months where it drops below 65 and people think it's too cold outside. So that's when I started thinking about building. And our first building was in 2009, July of 2009, out in West Kendall.
Kendall?
And building an indoor swim school in Miami-Dade County was, it was really tough to do. Nobody knew where to put us. The county didn't know where we belonged. It was just one of those. It was really it took 18 months to build.
Wow.
And it was really an experience.
And the main part, the most difficult part was it doesn't sound like it was like the physical aspect of the construction. Like,
it was a little both. It was hard to build. And, it was just me building a building and hiring a construction company and an architect. I didn't know what I was doing.
And your son.
And my son, yes. But it was really one of those things where it was learn as you go. And you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And now we have 5.
She is a Strive305 hub commercial.
She definitely is.
She's literally doing all our work for us. Yeah. She's talking about the reason that this exists and why we're here, to help with those type of issues.
Right.
It's been incredible. And look at that, 18 months are the type of things that we want to try to eliminate.
Like cut down.
Absolutely.
Because on Strive305, we do have a couple resources and even an avatar where you can go and if someone wants to build on the permitting side, you can just go ask questions.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Cut down, because 18 months is like...
The avatar went live a couple of days ago.
Oh, cool.
You have you could ask her questions.
The avatar's name is Molly.
Good. That's really good.
I was really upset. I wanted it to be a boy.
He wanted to him.
Tico. They said, you have a poop emoji cookie. You don't need to have another thing.
Can't have
Exactly.
everything.
But there's also an AI component in there where you can submit your plans and it will give you a review within 48 hours to make sure they're Miami-Dade compliant, that everything in there is ready for Miami to save months and back and forth with plans.
Like you said, time.
That's amazing, because when I first built, it was all on paper. There were no digital anything, and you're submitting things and they're writing on things, and then you have to go back and make changes. And that's huge. Just all these advances.
Hey, you mentioned where. Same thing. The resource you can ask for. Let's say if you want to build something in Hialeah, the
That's great.
businessman, the business person in charge of that is on there as a resource. You get his information and then you call him and tell him, where can I build this? What zone for me? So you don't go crazy going back and forth looking for it.
That's amazing. That's
So all
really
that
good.
kind of stuff is what's in there for them. That's what I'm saying. She's the perfect guest today for us.
No,
Well,
For all the pain points that you can come through. She's mentioned every single one that a business
sounds-
owner can get when they start.
It sounds like it cuts down a lot on the red tape. It cuts down on the bureaucracy, but it also cuts down on the expense.
Yes.
Because it's really
Yeah.
expensive to do all of
Time-
that on your own. And
time
if you have a
definitely is money.
resource, that's amazing. It's really great.
Wow.
We'll be
This is
sharing.
what you
We'll be
did.
sharing all of your stuff. So,
and then and then you start from one location, jump to how many?
five.
Five now. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's a lot of moving parts in terms of management.
Yes.
And a team of 165.
Uh-huh.
How do you navigate that now? I guess you don't, because you kind of stepped out of it, right?
Well, I haven't stepped out. I'm still the CEO. However, I have this amazing team. And, so many people think that once we became employee owned, we flipped the switch and everybody started acting like owners. And that's
You're
not
supposed
it.
to just automatically
It
know
doesn't
everything.
happen that way. We actually have been working on this for years. We did a lot of personal financial literacy with our team members, and they've gone through courses because we want people who can make better financial decisions at home can then start to get confidence and understand business finances. And so we started introducing them. I mean, these guys see monthly P&Ls like the last 3 years of our business. And that has really helped them be able to make decisions on how to, save on expenses, but also drive enrollments to drive revenue. So now that the transition has happened, I'm like sitting back watching them go crazy, and they got it. It's amazing. So it's been really, really great. And somebody qualifies to be an owner in our company after they've worked with us 2,500 hours. So that's
2,500 hours.
Yeah, so that's about
Wow.
15 months of full time.
I was gonna tell
That's
you, Mars,
commitment.
to do the math because I know you're good at that.
Yeah, 15 months full time, 30 months of part time. We have some
Yeah.
part time
We
owners.
do have.
Yeah. And so everybody who had already reached that milestone was an automatic owner.
Yeah.
On February 29th, 2024, I was the 100% owner. On March 1st, they
all became-
they all became the owners. Yeah.
That's amazing. And then there's 3 other ventures in all of your spare time.
Yes.
After you decided to step into becoming a B Corp, or what drove that decision?
So we actually did that several years ago. We're in B Corp recertification right now. And B Corp, we were the first swim school on the planet Earth to become a certified B Corp. And what
Okay.
that means, it's a certification. It's an independent certification that, shows that a business is, most businesses are focused on what? Profit, right?
Bottom line.
B Corps are triple bottom line, and they're triple Ps: people, planet, and profit. So you have to make a profit so that you can take care of your people really well. You have to make a profit so that you can give, you give to the community and give to the planet. So we do a ton of different programs. You want to talk about some of the things we do in the community or anything?
I mean, there's so much, but we do a lot of beach cleanups. Every month, our locations goes around the community, and we go around and just pick up trash. We do beach cleanups. We partner up with our 1% for the Planet partners as well. Do a lot of great work with them. Just last year, we actually climbed Pico Duarte, the largest mountain in the Caribbean, to raise funds for clean water access. So we do a lot of great things, and we try to, pay it forward as much as we can. So.
Are you leaning into this side of the B Corp, or just staying on the day-to-day management of Ocaquatics?
I think for us at Ocaquatics, it's everything. It's everything at once.
It's all baked in.
It is.
Yep, exactly.
It really is.
To be an everyday team member at Ocaquatics, you just have little pieces of everything that we do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And also, did you even know what a B Corp was? I didn't. I had to go look it up.
Yes, I did. I'm extremely grateful.
Why did your voice get deeper?
When I lie, I go like this, and I speak deep. I speak like you when I lie. Yeah, I don't know.
But now you'll see the B Corp certification everywhere. You'll
But
see it.
it's not easy to get.
No,
There's
it's
very
not.
few,
It's
actually few in the
super
US.
hard to get. Well, when we certified in Miami, there were about 5.
Yeah.
And so there are 10,000 in the planet. There are probably, less than half of that in the U.S. more of them are outside of the U.S. It was based in the U.S., but more people outside of the country are getting certified. But it really is a great, and you're going to see it now. Ben & Jerry's is a certified B Corporation. Patagonia, the clothing brand, is a certified B Corporation. And you'll start to see the B. Now you're
Everywhere.
going to be grocery shopping and be choosing 2 different types of tea, and you'll say, oh, this one's a B Corp. I'm going to choose them because I know
Now I will.
They
I
take
didn't know
care.
that was an option.
they take care of their team members. They take care of the community. They take care of the planet. Because honestly, my generation messed up the planet. So we have some work to do to help,
That's your
fix the
generation.
place.
Irvine.
We do.
Yeah.
We have some work. And I know that's how you and I
Gen
met.
Z, what are you like?
Gen X. Oh.
But that's how you and I met, through
Yeah.
some work, Climate Week. And that's how we met. And that's how, it's business can do good, can do really well by doing good.
Yeah.
And they can be
You
great
can do
community partners. You can be. I think it's made us more profitable because I think we've done all these initiatives. Our team members are happier because they want to work for a company that's, doing something that they're responsible.
And if you look on your website, you guys are connected to a large group of organizations that you probably, if I'm assuming to say, you might not have easily connected with.
Sure, you're right. It probably opens doors, because we do work with a lot of nonprofits. They're 1% for the planet, and that means we donate 1% of our gross annual revenues, gross, not profit, to these causes that are environmental causes. So it's in our community, Blue Missions, Blue Scholars, Clean Miami Beach. There are so many. We have 10 different organizations that we work with.
Wow, that's
And how we do it is, on your birthday. So when a team member is they're having a birthday and they're turning 25, we donate $25 in their honor to one
so
of
that's how
those.
you decide.
So they decide. We don't decide.
Yeah.
They decide how we spend the money. When they turn in a survey, they check off a box how they want us to send money in their honor for completing that survey. All different things like
Or
that.
anniversaries as well.
Our anniversaries, yeah.
That'd be
Yes, you're right.
interesting. I mean, it might be interesting to put that up on the Strive305 website as well, because I think that there might be a lot of organizations and businesses that might be interested in qualifying, because a lot of people that we deal with are making effort to do good and leave this plant that we call home in a different and better way, and leveraging their business as part of that.
what did
it's
you
interesting.
to put? What, the B Corp certification?
Well, I mean, list
and then
Ocaquatics as a resource, but I think that
this is his
just
way
like,
of giving me instructions on what to do. He
we're
secretly
thinking
does it,
out
but then
loud.
I forget, and then he gets mad at me, and he calls me, and he calls me out on the podcast.
Yes, because that's what
Okay,
we
so
do.
we want to put Ocaquatics and then
Yeah,
the
we wanna list them on the
certification
site.
as a resource.
Yeah, but cause I'm just curious, like a lot of people that we deal with or come across, which we've had the good fortune of, I don't even know how many small businesses we've connected with now, but a lot of people are doing like really amazing work that, like, if they were to, many of them probably do qualify as a B Corp and maybe just need to go through the process.
Absolutely.
Because I didn't know
So
about
I
it.
need one of you to send me the information to
course.
put as a. This is my way of passing the buck to them. Send me an email with the information. I will get it on the site as a resource.
We will,
I'm
and
a developer.
that's where Florida for Good. We can help them with that process. So definitely, we
And
would
that's
love
Florida for Good?
Florida for Good Miami. And we can definitely help with that. It's a nonprofit as well. So we work with so many nonprofits, and everybody, it's like you're giving, but actually they're giving also. It's a really great symbiotic relationship. And one of the nonprofits or one of the organizations we're working with also new this year is Zero Drownings Miami-Dade. And that's an initiative by the county, and it's huge. And they're teaching every pre-K student and kindergarten student in the public school system 10 swimming lessons. And that's a huge undertaking.
Wow.
And they were doing it through the Parks and Rec program, and they ran out of pools. So we became a partner with them. We're the first private partner with the county. I think they're going to plan on doing more in the future. And we taught 225 children a day during for that program.
Sometimes don't
during
have
school.
the ability to
Exactly.
train. So you're basically, you realize you're saving lives, right?
Exactly.
We know
Saving
we're
a
saving
life.
lives. Yes, the work that we
That's
do.
nuts.
So what the t-shirt says.
Yeah.
Swim lessons save lives.
But they're literally doing
They're
it.
literally
They're
doing
not
it.
getting paid to
Yeah.
do it. They're teaching
Right.
Doing
people
it.
that would normally not be able to have those lessons.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I
And
can tell you there's a ton of them that, I would love to take my kid to have a lesson. I just can't afford it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Miami-Dade is a leader in that program. That is huge that they are committing to teaching every pre-K and kindergarten student.
So that's an initiative?
That's an initiative
There's
by
another
Miami-Dade
resource
County.
that we can put on the.
Yeah, you're
Absolutely.
right. We could totally list that.
Absolutely.
Okay, you need to send me that.
I think
We will.
Again,
We will.
So I can add it up.
How do people even promote that? Because I didn't know about it until you just mentioned
Yeah.
it.
Well, it's through the county, and it should be the children in their public school should be receiving that information. So last year we did it in 2 of our pools, Hialeah Gardens and our tropical, the one near Tropical Park.
Mhm.
And I know they're just growing the pool. They're growing the program, you know, as it goes.
We could
It's gonna
check
be
in with
really
you
big in
guys.
the next
That
year.
you mentioned to
Be
help.
Yes,
It doesn't. I mean, because everybody goes, oh yeah, they're a swim school. It's easy for them to do it because they have.
it's not. It's really hard.
And it goes. It can be anybody. I have a
Yes.
commercial printing company. It's one of my
Absolutely.
businesses. Commercial printing company.
Yeah.
My father gets sick. He goes to the mountains to Ecuador. He was married to an Ecuadorian at the time. He's on now. He's with a Venezuela. He's 4 wives. But during that time, so he went to the Ecuadorian with a shaman, and the shaman has him there, giving him spiritual advice, and the trees. And he tells him, "What do you do?" And my dad, printing company. He goes, "You realize you're destroying our planet, and the reason you're here, paper,
Mhm.
the inks
Mhm.
have when they dry, they release volatile organic compounds into and destroy the ozone." My dad gets back from this trip. We're closing down the print shop. We're shutting everything down. We're destroying the planet. You know, and this guy saved me.
No,
He's
this is a real story.
Yeah.
It's a 100% true story.
Oh, okay.
When he gets there, I'm like,
you
whoa,
were
whoa,
making-
whoa, 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 what do you mean you're shutting down? So I have to immediately go into what are we going to do, you know, because he's serious. And so we find out that there are sustainable forests where you can buy
Mhm.
paper from sustainable trees, you know, and the inks you can buy. People always say soy, 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 but those weren't good for the world of printing. Vegetable-based inks.
Okay.
So we converted.
And you guys are doing this already.
Oh no, this was years ago. We converted our print. We were the first
B
one.
Corp.
Yeah, we have a bunch. Now I'm going to tell you that we have all these certifications and we're doing pharmaceutical work because of it. And, you know, there's all these different certifications. My dad got a letter from the governor back then, like, you know, the first quadruple certified printing company in Florida. But my mind was, okay, we're going to turn this into gold. Nobody's going to know about it but us. We're going to turn Miami-Dade County in their RFQs. We're including must be from sustainable trees, thanks to my dad. Must be from vegetable-based things. It's all part of the RFQ. But my dad, again, being the good one, and me being the profit hungry, he says, this is not good enough. He started a school sort of in the back of a warehouse, and he started inviting all the other printers in
teaching
Dade
all the
County
other
and
printers.
teaching everybody how to
That's-
do it.
yeah.
Original Impressions was one of our first, and the whole place, they came. Miami-Dade County came and did a course. That's why they got on the RFQ.
That's amazing.
And then more and more, my dad's getting all these letters, you know, and then I turned into one of those people. So we basically make no money, but taught the whole world. You can't go anywhere now. And if you look around Office Depot was another one. My dad goes, I want to buy sustainable paper. And that guy goes, what? Oh yeah, we got some of that in the back in the corner. It was a dusty
Yeah.
pallet with a few, but nobody bought it because it was too expensive. He attacked. Now it's all certified paper because it actually makes you more money. You tear down a forest, you replant more than you can grow. That's part of the certification. So it's like buying Christmas trees, right? You're buying a Christmas tree from a place that is planting more Christmas trees for the next year and the next year. So you're helping the planet.
And they do it sustainably.
More than recycled paper. This helps the planet more than recycled paper. Okay, I got off my point. The point is that every industry can have their own certification.
Yeah.
B Corp, maybe B Corp will honor these type of certifications with a shop like mine that can do all these type of things to help the planet. And in the end, like you said, more profitable.
Yes.
Did you hear that? More profitable because they did it. It's not and the same with us. We became the standard for that in the printing company. That's how we got the big pharmaceutical client and how we're doing carton pocket boxes and all that for those type of people. So it makes a big,
Dude, you're already a
and
B
it's
Corp.
very simple.
Dude. Just sign up already.
He's already acting like a
I
B
know.
Corp.
Yeah.
You just need the
1
certification.
second left. We didn't even get it. Our podcast keep getting so intense and we love him so much that we go over time. I know this because the producer Alex over there just threw something. You guys don't see it because he takes me off screen and throws something at me. But okay, tell us any last.
Well, the last
important-
thing,
tell us,
can I
yes.
just mention,
Please. Yeah,
last year we
please do.
started a nonprofit. It's called Ripples of Impact. And it's
Yeah.
like what you're saying. It's what pebble are we throwing that is creating this impact in the world? And Ripples of Impact is ROI. What does ROI stand for in business?
Return on investment.
Return on investment. But there's another way to look at business, not just return on investment. It's the ripples of impact that you're creating. So that's what we like to focus on. I think that all the good things that we have done have helped us have better return on investment, but we also have really great stories of all the impact
No,
we've had.
100%.
It's hard to put the stories on a spreadsheet, but they really count for a lot. So we
How
measure.
do people find out about your schools?
Word of mouth. That's our number one.
Oh, but
way.
tell them.
Tell 'em. How do
Look at the middle tag over there and tell them.
Please tag us at Ocaquatics and follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, anywhere. Our website,
How do you spell
ocaquatics.com.
Ocaquatics?
OCAQUATICS.
Did we talk
Ocaquatics.
about why Ocaquatics? Where did the OC come from?
Oca. My last name is Oca.
Oh, okay.
Ocaquatics. Had I known.
AC Graphics. My father and my
There you
name
go.
is AC Graphics.
But
Oh,
honestly, had I known I'd be doing this business 31 years later, I never would have named it Ocaquatics. It's been a different name, but now everybody's going to know it because of this podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. Which, by the way, going back again to the ripples
Yes.
effect.
Yes.
I don't get paid. We don't get paid to be here to do this. This
Right.
is the same thing. We're doing it we started doing
This is
it just
this is
because, oh my
impact.
God, we can help small businesses and we can bring a small business on the show and
Absolutely.
give them a boost. And now we're getting commissioners and big corporations like you. You still fall under the small business
We
because
do.
you're under 200. So I checked. But I'm saying that that's why we did it. So
Yes.
it's basically the same thing, a ripple of effect, because
It really is.
eventually it'll come back. If it doesn't come back to me in money, I'll become more and more famous, and then for sure I'll eventually be single, because my wife says if you keep doing things and not coming home and spending more time with Irvans than me, you're not gonna, she's
You
gonna.
want me to go with you to the shaman so we can go like sit with the
Yeah, see if we can inspire. I'm sorry, now I got two producers in the back telling us to end this. Okay, Irvans, so another
Thanks so much for
wonderful
coming
show.
out.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
so much.
This was our pleasure.
We'll
Thank
look
you.
forward to talking again.
Thank you to our man Manny Sid, the gentleman. You guys know Manny, my old mayor,
And Mayor Cava,
Mayor Levine Cava. This is her initiative as well.
Grant Miller.
Grant Miller, Miami Community News. Oh, speaking of Grant Miller, his head just popped in back there, everybody. This is the reason, the big reason we're here. And Grant, come here, Grant, give us a little bit back. Close us out
Close
for
us
today.
out.
Closed. He already closed it out.
Oh, you shut me down already? No, we're still live.
Hey, we're still live here. Hey, you want to?
He doesn't need a
camera
microphone.
right hey, you want to learn how to swim? These are the people how to do it. Adults, kids, babies, everything,
Yep.
right?
6 months and
Hey,
up.
and these guys are changing Miami-Dade County.
They are.
One small business at a time.
We're working on it.
Strive305. See you guys next week.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Grant. You're the best.